Good afternoon. It is the man with the cam coming to you from North Georgia. Just wanted to share some dash cam video with you from yesterday, August 24th. I don't know, at around 6:15 p.m. So I got on the northbound Georgia 400 near Burnt Stand Road right there by Chastity Ford. Shout out to them. I noticed a Georgia State Trooper in front of me in a Dodge Charger. Interesting thing was that caught my attention on it was it didn't have the usual license plate, which is their badge number. This one actually had a government tag of 9661M. A little bit different. But anyhow, notice the trooper in front of me, and the speed limit on this part of Georgia 400 for the majority is 65 miles an hour. And the trooper was right around 68, 70, 71, down to 67, back up to 70, just right around in there, which that's okay. You know, I'd rather they do a few miles over so we don't back traffic up with everybody scared to pass their troopers doing exactly 65, and you get a backup. So perfectly okay with that. I appreciate when I do go a few miles over it, 3, 4, 5 miles. But what concerns me is we pass a point where the speed limit drops down to 55 miles an hour. And this is a heavily enforced speed zone. It's in front of the new hospital, and basically it's a speed trap. This trooper not once reduced their speed. They continue to stay right at 68, 69, 70. I've noticed them in the past pulling people over once they get around the threshold of 10, 12 miles over the speed limit. And typically I see them giving a warning for that. And the pattern seems to be if they're doing about 15 miles over that they actually issue a citation. Well, this trooper continued to do right around 70 all the way through the 55 zone. Now, it's not worth sending in a formal complaint. It's not that big of a deal per se. It's just a double standard that concerns me. A member of the public probably would have got a citation or at minimum a warning. I think the important thing to point out here is that if you're going to sit there, and I've seen this trooper, because the license plate number, sitting there in that very same 55 zone, making enforcement stops for speeding. Either they're hiding in the grass on the southbound side, the right-hand shoulder, or in the gravel entryway to where they just finished the construction of the new hospital, or plainly visible in the center median. Nothing wrong with that. I appreciate them enforcing the safety and doing it properly. I have absolutely no concern with that. I think that's what they're there for, and it's a good thing. But the double standard is a bit concerning, that if you're the same person writing citations for somebody doing 70 through that same area, then set the example, at least tap your brakes and reduce your speed down to maybe, 60, 61. Just, it doesn't look good, and it truly gets people thinking that you believe you're above the law and that it doesn't apply to you. So just be a little bit more considerate of your actions and set the example. God bless. Have a wonderful day.